We hear about this all the time. I have Easton in my district, which is very similar. We have a very high level of watershed there, and it's a conversation I've had with a lot of folks within Easton, environmentalists and just residents there anywhere. But we haven't had a specific example yet of an issue that potentially come up. We're trying to protect a potential issue coming up. So it's always difficult to have that, well, this could happen, right? Is there an example of something that maybe in your district that has happened or something that's been protected that could potentially show what this bill is trying to protect?
You know, a number of years ago, the town of East Haven, which is also along that basin, they've developed a lot of housing in that region and has severe flooding because of it, because you know the demographics change and the high water tables. It actually caused our towns to get into litigation over it, and we were actually sued because we were upriver, and the town of East Haven wanted North Branford to protect the watershed. Fortunately, when you look at a map, we've been very careful over the last 100 years to not develop heavily in that watershed because it would only cause problems for people that are downriver.
I'm assuming it's all under the plan of conservation development that the town has already developed that plan, and this is all stated in that, right? So that's something that's known. It's not something that builders or the state, for that matter, doesn't understand. Right? That's fairly clearly stated. This is an issue within that district.
It used to be under 100% under the state plan of conservation as a preservation zone. When towns are designated that way, it actually causes you to not be entitled to state funding for the purposes of development. So even areas that the town has identified that would be ideal for denser development, you're not allowed to use state money to do it. So it's strange to have this penalty sitting out there against these communities that are really required to conserve.